So in this video we'll continue with the Chapter 2 practice test number 16, and we want to find the derivative of y with respect to x at 2 comma pi over 3 when x cosine y is equal to 1. Because we have x's and y's together, we're going to have to do implicit differentiation. So we take the derivative of both sides with respect to x. And when we do that, on the left side we have a product rule. So it's going to be the first times the derivative of the second. So that's x times the derivative of cosine of y will be negative sine of y times y prime. So it's 1 d2 plus 2 cosine of y d1 which is just 1, and derivative of 1 is 0 on the other side. So we end up with negative x sine y times y prime plus cosine of y is equal to 0. X is equal to 2, so we get negative 2. Sine of pi over 3 is 1/2 times y prime plus, no, sine of pi over 3 is not 1/2. Sine of pi over 3 is root 3 over 2. So I'll fix that. Root 3 over 2 times y prime, and then cosine of pi over 3 is 1/2, and that's equal to 0 then. So the 2's cancelled, we get negative root 3 y prime plus 1/2 is equal to 0. And finally 1/2 is equal to root 3 y prime, and we multiply both sides by 1 over root 3, and y prime is equal to 1 over 2 times square root of 3. If we want to rationalize that, we'll get y prime is equal to root 3 over 6, and that does it for that. Next, for 17, we want to find dy dx when x squared y plus y squared x is equal to negative 2. We'll scroll up just a bit. And here we go. So we're going to take the derivative of both sides with respect to x. X squared y plus y squared x equals the derivative of negative 2. So we have two products here. The first one will be 1 d2, which is y prime plus 2 y times d1, which is 2x. 1 d2 plus 2 d1. Then we'll go on to the second one. The first times the derivative of the second, which would just be 1, plus the second times the derivative of the first, which would be 2y y prime, and that's equal to 0 then. So we need to collect our y prime terms on the left side. X squared y prime plus 2x y y prime. Then we'll move the other terms over to the right side, and we'll have negative y squared minus 2xy. And we'll factor out the y prime. X squared plus 2xy is equal to negative, then y squared plus 2xy. Divide both sides by x squared plus 2xy, x squared plus 2xy, and finally we get that y prime is equal to negative y quantity y squared plus 2xy all divided by x squared plus 2xy. Now you can't cancel the 2xy's there, so don't try to do that. They're not factors of the numerator and denominator respectively. So that is going to do it for this problem. So we're done with 17, and we'll go on to 18 in the next video.